Good morning, guys. It is a Thursday, right after comic book day, so I've got yourself some comic book reviews. So the first one on our list today is going to be All New X-Men number 13. Try to get in better lighting. This issue was very interesting, actually. We get them actually doing something. It's after last issue, so the Uncanny Avengers came in and talked to them about shit, and they had a mini fight thing. But this time, they actually go after Mystique, and they have a covert mission to go after Mystique. And there's a little bit of teaching in here. There's a little thing about what being a mutant really is, and we get more about Kitty Pryde being Jewish. So it was interesting overall. This issue was alright. It didn't really do anything too spectacular. I mean, art's great still. It's still one of my favorite series so far. I'd give it about a 3.5. Nothing really big happened. It feels like next issue something big happened, but we do know what Mystique is planning. She's planning on buying an island from Hydra. Next up, Batman number 1, the new series. So what I do with new series, or what I'm going to try to do with new series, is I'll review them every week, no problem, but after 3 or 4 issues, depending on the storyline, I will then have them together, and that's where I'll give a final vote on if I should keep the series or not. So far, it's off to a good start. I mean, the art is a little creepy, which, I mean, when talking about Batman, that's not a problem, but it does that also with Clark Kent's side of the story, which is weird. But this takes place way back before the Justice League. So this is back when Superman is just wearing a t-shirt that has an S on it and his cape and regular pants, while Batman isn't as up to par as he is now. So I like it because of that, and also they don't talk about it. But right here, see, there's a battle between him and Batman. That's not our Batman. That's the Batman of Earth 2. So I like that because I like the Earth 2 comics, and there's Batman and Superman from Earth 2 still alive. So we get a whole bunch of backstories everywhere. So I'm giving it a 4. It's a better one out of them, but it's only the start. So hopefully it leads to something great. Next up is Deadpool issue 12. Look at that artwork. Deadpool has the best cover artwork. Art inside will change a little bit here and there. Get a little, oh yeah. This is mildly funny. It's very much trying to be serious. Even Deadpool's trying to be serious. So very, very interesting in that aspect. We get to see what's behind the barrier in Deadpool's brain. This is just ending off the Demon Hunting series, and it's going to lead into the Luke Cage and Iron Fist mini-series, and then the Deadpool, Wolverine, and Captain America series, which I can't wait for. So, to end it off, it was alright. It wasn't too bad. You know, it was about a 4, I'd give it. Pretty cool, interesting storyline. Cool to see the things that happen in this. Pick it up, definitely, if you really want to. I mean, that Deadpool's growing on me now. Earth 2, issue 13, I believe. Yeah. Earth 2, issue 13. Disappointing from the other issues. I'm kind of going, crap. Nah, I really don't want to. I'm still going to. This is a filler issue, it's what it feels like. We get to see Captain Steel as opposed to Citizen Steel. So I guess he's gonna get demoted. Talking about him, a lot of dialogue in this, but a lot of like random, useless dialogue. We get to hear about that there is this Code Red, which involves Red Arrow, Red Tornado, and a bunch of red things. That's why they're called Code Red, which I was like, that's stupid, but okay. Batman shows up in this again, which is weird. And it doesn't do anything. It's a filler issue. It's good for an issue, I guess. It's just nothing really goes on. We just get him doing this at the end and screaming out, "The Red Lantern's coming and she's pissed." Okay. It's a 3. Next, Guardians of the Galaxy, issue 4. Still loving Guardians. This is them taking a break. They go to a planet to go drink up. We get a weird, I guess, sex between Iron Man and Gamora, and all we know is that she wasn't satisfied and he was going, ow. So that was pretty funny. Then she gets attacked by somebody, a bounty hunter, who says she's got a bounty on her head. And, you know, that's getting everybody riled up, because it's like, okay, someone's now hunting them, which is kind of simple, I guess. And we also get Tony Stark being amazed at technology from in space, like a phone that can call anybody, no matter where you are in the universe. So, it was cool. Like this isn't a filler issue. It has more story in it than filler, but it is definitely leading into something bigger. That's how I feel. So unlike the other issues, which a lot of issues now have just been filler, because it's that time. No, this one was actually not that bad. I'm still liking it, still loving it. So I would give this a 3.5. Not anything too spectacular. Art's still good, writing's still good, funny, but you know, interesting here and there. Next series that I haven't picked up in a while, Invincible, issue 103. Yeah, the one that's not Marvel and DC, I know. Pretty good. We get this guy. Now again, I have no idea about the Invincible universe. I just started picking it up on issue 100. But we get this guy. I'm pretty sure he's a big bad guy. Brain. I knew that by looking at the issue, he's the bad guy. But we see him coming in, and he's happy as all hell. You know, he's skipping along. He's been doing jogging, I guess. You see, he comes in. Look at that smile. Look at that smile. Look at me being great at that smile. Up. And he goes and spits up his coffee. So we see, he comes in, and he's attacking Invincible's family. But who's in Invincible's family? Eve. And we all know what's happening with Eve. So this is, again, another filler issue. But it's not, this is a start to filler issue, just like Guardians. So, am I still going to pick it up? I'll give a review on that. But so far, this wasn't too bad. Yeah, still a 3. Next, Justice League, issue 21. To be honest, I didn't read this one. The reason why is because this story isn't Justice League. This story is between Shazam, which don't like the name of that, and Black Adam. So I need to go back and read all of my Justice League issues, all the ones that have their storyline, and read them all the way up until this. So that's why I'm keeping it fresh. And I'll do a whole review on this entire thing. But so far it looks good. I scanned through it. The art looks great. It's still the same art as the rest of the story, so that's good. But, yeah, I really didn't read it, so I'm not going to be able to give a review of it just yet. Next, Uncanny X-Force. So, Uncanny X-Force, this issue was not filler, but boring. The direction with this, I guess, is that this is a flashback issue. This talks about what happens with Psylocke before the X-Force got back together. It's asking the question, you know, what happened during that summer? This is what happens during the summer. Big thing is, Psylocke happens to be in love with Cluster. Interesting concept. One thing that I liked about it, they go into this Chinese area. Look at that, look at that. This is, I'm guessing like a fetish house or something where people dress up as mutants. Or not just mutants, but Miss Marvel's here. So, I guess she's a mutant. But they all dress up as mutants, so that they infiltrate it. And the part that I enjoy is that there's a Deadpool room. So, you get to go there and have sex with people who dress up as Deadpool. And who do you see? Try to angle it the right way. If you look through it, Lady Deadpool's in there. Or at least somebody who looks like Lady Deadpool. There she is. Yeah, I put it right in the middle. So, I had just said about that I want Lady Deadpool as part of the X-Force, and they kind of gave it to me. So I enjoyed that, but the rest of the issue is kind of boring, so I'm giving it a 3. It would have been lower, but that little piece of Lady Deadpool bumped it back up. Next, X-Men issue 2. Now I got two more issues. X-Men issue 2, I got 2, maybe 1 more issues before I see if I really want to keep this series or not. This one is not that great. It's a lot of backstory with things that I really don't know about, which is interesting for when it comes to X-Men. I know a lot about X-Men, but it's the school's being attacked by their own computer, and that new entity has come in, and they're the ones that he's doing all this stuff, or she, I guess. It's interesting. Not that great. I mean, I'm alright with it so far. Art's good. Story direction's interesting. I like the first issue better. This one wasn't really that great. Again, a 3, so we're not really getting that much out of all of this. So, I don't really know what to give it. 3. It was alright. We'll see how it goes. Last but not least, we got number 21 of Teen Titans. Now, their covers are now trying to be as obscure as they possibly can. This, again, nothing to do with the series. It is a cool cover, though. And the thing is that it matches the Nightwing's cover very much. But they have nothing to do with each other. I would love if Nightwing had something to do with Teen Titans, because that would be amazing. But this issue actually isn't a filler issue. This is ending a story issue. In this we get the Teen Titans, and they're fighting Raven's brothers, the 3 demon guys. And Raven and Beast Boy are back in it. And Beast Boy's actually in it again. And they don't fight. I mean, they kind of help, like, see here, and they kind of help, but they don't fight. So it's still in that gray area of, are they on the team or not? And then we get this page of these people who I guess are watching this whole thing happening, and they know who the Teen Titans are, and they've been tracking them down. So it's that lead into another story, which I'd rather see that than this one. This one was really weak, almost drop entire series weak when it comes to things, but it was a good resolve. You know, not bad. It wasn't as bad as the last one, but it's actually, you know, it's alright. I'm still reading it. Like I said, I'll read Teen Titans till the day I die. It has to do something really dumb for me to drop the entire thing. But hopefully, Raven and Beast Boy are joining the Teen Titans. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Oh, and as a bonus, I read through this. Good. I'm going to do the full review again, but read through it. Pretty good. Pretty good. So, out of all the comics, the one that I would give the top out of all, Batman and Superman. It surprised me. It was the better issue out of all of them this whole week, and there was a lot of comics this week, so it's kind of sad to say that the newer one. But you know, what do you expect with new comics? I wish I'd make things flashy. So yep, that's all I've got for this week. Next week I'm gonna get a whole bunch more, I hope. Or not, because I've been spending a lot of money on comics. Not supposed to. So anyway, thank you guys. Please comment, rate, subscribe, make comments about my crazy hair, because this is how I wake up every morning. It doesn't look like this when I go out. Look at that. Whew. I look like a crazy black woman. See you guys later.